Hi Vanessa, how you doing? Okay, so I was reading through your writing here, and it sounds to me like you're not quite sold on the composition itself. So let's go ahead and take a look. Thank you for including this. This really gives me a good idea of where to approach this critique in terms of addressing some of the things that seem to be your concerns. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's jump right over to the ad. And I think that the background image is done very well. I think the adjustments on the background image are beautiful. Outstanding tonal range on that background image. One of the things I'm wondering is this white. Is this part of the actual ad, this kind of white frame? If so, I would bleed the image. I would not include this white ad, this white frame. I would go ahead and bleed the entire image. One neat thing you can do with this assignment, with this actual image itself, since there are clouds in the background, you could theoretically just mask out the background, the sky itself, come through here, get those plants in the selection, and replace that with a blue sky. I think that would be more suitable for what the client is trying to promote regarding themselves. I think when we look at the ad, I think one of the main things, the first thing I notice is that there's no contact information in the ad. So I would definitely recommend that you include that contact information in the ad. I think that these are impeding a nice a reciprocal relationship in the composition, relationship regarding image and type, where they're working synergistically together in the composition as opposed to two different elements placed in the same composition. And that's what I'm getting right now. I'm getting that the type isn't fully incorporated with the background. And I think the reason is because it's placed in these circles. You've got a lot of boxes and circles and a lot of things that are kind of pulling the text away from the image, kind of giving this illusion that the text is pasted on the image and not incorporated into the image. And we see a successful text being incorporated into the images in all of the examples. There's wonderful examples of incorporating type into the image, which in turn increases the hierarchy of the individual ads themselves. Okay, so let's go ahead now. How do we fix this? Well, there's a couple of things we can do. Number one, we have to get that contact information in there. And this is such a gorgeous little composition right down here with this 20% off Book Advanced. This is really a gorgeous little composition. I hate to impede that at all. I hate to really do anything. The only thing I would recommend here is to reduce that background purple. Just really reduce that quite a bit so you're seeing the image through it. It's good that it's semi-transparent right now, but I would really reduce the opacity of that. At that point, I think what I would do is take the contact information and go ahead and place it right down here. Span the bottom of the composition with the contact information, and you can even use that teal color, that kind of mint green color from the Amethyst Bay Style Guide accepted colors. So let's get the contact information down there. I'm going to go ahead and say let's take the logo and place it right up here in the upper left-hand corner. That's going to open up this area. I would remove the boxes right here. What I would do at this particular point, oh, by the way, let's set that in italic. I think it'll look much better, receive 20% off. Then what I would do at that point is just remove the circles, forget the circles, and configure your type right over your image. What I would like to see, okay, since we have the logo over here, I would go ahead and say headline, and then a small subhead, and then just a little paragraph of body copy just describing Amethyst Bay. You've got your promotion set right down here. And take a look at the example so you can get some ideas on how to incorporate the type right into the image as opposed to laying it over the image. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if not. I'll try to find a way to clarify that, but that should make pretty good sense. So basically what we're trying to do here is we're trying to accommodate the mechanics of the page to incorporate the type into the image, as opposed to giving this illusion that we have an image and type has been placed over the image. We want the type to work with the image. I hope that makes sense. All right, great start. If you have any questions, comments, concerns at all, please let me know. I'll be glad to clarify. Thank you very much.